Well, I imagine you are probably familiar with the EBow sustainer device, as it has been out on the market for decades, virtually with no competition. Well, then Joyo came along and said, well, we'll have to do something about that. This video is dedicated entirely to the Joyo Infinite Sustainer. Yes, all kidding aside, this is actually a clone of the EBow, and it's, other than the color and the fact that the LED is in a little bit different spot, it's virtually the same thing. Virtually, what this does is, it's, for all intents and purposes, it's a giant battery-powered magnet, and basically, it's as it gets its name, the Infinite Sustainer. Basically, it will, when you have it activated and holding it close enough to a string, it essentially will vibrate the string on the guitar for basically an infinite amount of time, or at least until the battery runs out. And you can get some really, really cool effects with it. So let's check this thing out, see what it does. There's also a couple of different modes on the Infinite Sustainer. In the up position is basically the standard mode, if you will, where it will basically sustain the note that you were playing. And of course, if you move it into the down position, that position will actually add some overtones to the note that you're playing and give it a little bit more character, if you will. And of course, the middle mode there is off. Honestly, I've never owned an EBow, and I certainly never owned one of these until my friends at Joyo were kind enough to send this along to me to check out. And I've never owned one, and I really, really like it. It's certainly it's not the kind of device that you would use all the time, but it's the kind of device that you would want to have in your gig bag. For that occasion when you're just trying to achieve that particular effect. It can also, as it did for me, kind of unleash some some really neat creative juices. I really like the LED where they have the LED positioned. Also, you'll notice on the back of it, it's got these two little grooves here, and what those are for, those are the string grooves. That tells you where to set the infinite sustainer on your guitar. So so you will use those and set those on the string on either side of the one that you are using the infinite sustainer on, and helps to steady it and not introduce any additional noise or vibration from the surrounding strings, if you will. So I really, really like those features. I think it's actually really thought out. I like where the LED lives. The LED, I think, does a really, really good job of illuminating the string that you're using it on. It's just a really cool device. It's, like I said, it's a design that's been around for a long, long time, but there really hasn't been, to my knowledge anyway, anybody that has copied it or tried to compete against it, basically since the EBow came out. And now, the EBow costing about $100, this one costs about $69, so about 30% cheaper. We finally have a more affordable option to the EBow. Thank you to my friends at Joyo for sending us along and letting me check it out. This one was a lot of fun to do. And I will post links, as always, down in the description where you can find them should you be interested in checking this device out yourself, as well as links to all the other gear used in this video. Please don't forget to do the likey, sharey, subscribey thing. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.